Welcome back to another video. I'm so excited to share with you guys this travel guide for Alberta. I'm going to be talking about specifically in Jasper, Banff, and Yoho. So in this travel guide, I'm going to be giving you some ideas on what activities to do, what hikes to take, and places to see and how to access them. And hopefully this will help you plan and budget your trip in the future if you ever did visit these places. I do want to mention that you should get a park pass before your trip. A lot of the times you'll be entering the national parks and they will stop and check if you have a park pass. So this will save you a ton of time and money as you can zoom by the lines, and also you don't have to pay a daily fee every time you enter the park. Banff is a very popular destination in Alberta and there's tons of things to do. You can go to downtown Banff, you can go hike the trails, or you can see beautiful lakes. One of my favorite lakes to visit in Banff is Vermilion Lakes, and it is absolutely so beautiful and very easy to access. You pretty much just drive your car straight to the lake, park your car right there, and you're right beside the lake. So this makes it very accessible to people who may not be able to make the far trek. Its main feature is Mount Norquay, which is this pointy mountain at the back you can see here. In shape, it's so unique and unmistakable. It's one of my favorite mountains, and coincidentally, this is where I proposed to my fiance. You can check out the video over here. Lake Minnewanka and Tujak Lake are very close together as well, and it's also worth checking out. There's plenty of stopover areas to take beautiful photos and videos on the way to the lake, and there's lots of parking right there as well. Don't forget to also stop by the favorites like Lake Louise, Moraine Lake, and Peyto Lake. These are definitely worth a visit, but there are a lot of people there, so go early if you can. If you're looking to challenge yourself and go on a hike, there's no better place than Quarry Pass. Seriously, this 13-kilometer hike is no joke. This hike takes you up over 2,300 meters above sea level. But this grueling uphill is definitely worth the effort as you're greeted to beautiful views of Banff and the mountains surrounding it. Allchill says it would take around 5 to 6 hours to complete, but for us it took almost over 10 hours, with lots of breaks for photos and for air. The next day we're also met with a little bit of altitude sickness, so I would suggest you taking your time coming down so you can acclimate properly. This is bear country, so if you're hiking in the summer, maybe bring a can of bear spray just in case. Would I do this hike again? Absolutely yes, but hopefully I'll be in better shape next time. Leave a comment down below if you would want to do this hike. Other easier trails like Beehive Trail, Moraine Lake Shoreline Trail, or Rock Pile Trail, and Peyto Lake are also a must-do. Atop of the Beehive Trail, there is a tea house where you can get lunch and have a beautiful view of Lake Louise. Emerald Lake is also one of my favorites. It's a little bit further in Yoho, but it's definitely worth checking out. It has a relatively wide and flat trail that loops the lake, which makes this a very easy hike. Or you can also rent one of the canoes or kayaks there and cruise along the water. If you're looking to do some more leisurely activities, Banff, Jasper, and Yoho have a ton of things to do. You can take a stroll through downtown Banff and explore the rich history in the museums, or you can visit many of the restaurants or coffee shops. You can also have afternoon tea at Lake Louise. This special menu only runs from 12 to 3 p.m. and is only reserved for guests or people staying at the Fairmont Hotel. Each guest will be given a front row window seat of Lake Louise as you're enjoying the meal. The afternoon tea includes an assortment of scones, finger sandwiches, and sweet bouquet. It also includes 2 teas of your choosing, and when we were there, we chose Ontario Ice Wine and Creamy Earl Grey, and they were absolutely delicious. Some of my favorite items on the menu were the scones, the Wagyu beef with creamed horseradish, and the mandolins, and of course, the tea. This was on the more expensive side, but it's definitely worth the splurge. Every ingredient they used to make the sandwiches and the teas were exceptional and delicious. If you would want to do something like this, I would encourage you to book ahead as the seats sell out quickly. In Jasper, you can go on a glacier skywalk tour and they take you up above the mountains where you can see all the glaciers like Crowfoot Glacier and Athabasca Glacier, as well as walk on one of their clear glass bridges to see the valley below. Blackshell Bridge is another popular location in Yoho, and this is where you can take a short walk across one of the largest suspension bridges. Not too far away, you can also visit Sinwapta Falls, which has a short or a long hike, and both are worth checking out if you have the time for it. Down the road, Mount Athabasca is also one of my most favorite places in Jasper. It has a beautiful unobstructed view of Mount Athabasca, as you can see here, with the waterfalls, and is absolutely gorgeous. There are also a ton of wildlife in Jasper in particular, so you can take a wildlife tour to see all the animals up close in the safety of a tour bus. We did this tour with Sundog in the winter, but this tour runs all year round. Of course, there's no 100% guarantee that you'll see animals, but the tour guides know all the best spots and are very knowledgeable about the wildlife. Near Calgary, in a place called Cochrane, there's actually a wolf dog sanctuary. This privately owned wolf dog sanctuary is home to over 30 wolf dogs. You can either do a self-guided tour around the area, or you can opt to do a guided tour. Now with a guided tour, the guides actually take you inside the wolf dog sanctuaries, so you can actually meet and feed some of these wolf dogs. As you can see here, this wolf dog is named Loki, and he's very fond of humans and treats. I've only just scratched the surface of what Alberta has to offer. I hope this gives you some ideas of what to do and where to go when you guys visit. And as always, please make sure you do your research and respect your surrounding areas. If you guys like this kind of content, leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. That really helps me out a ton, and I'll see you guys in the next one.